it's just an up and down emotional roller coaster. And yes, I think for the average fan, Aaron Gordon, I feel, yes, we said Michael Porter Jr. is going to have to play some great basketball and be the number 2, but I think Aaron Gordon is injury. Absolutely, 13-5, and the addition of that guy who wears number 25, Austin Rivers, has been a big pick.
What do you think this season was with all the games the second half on the body for him to play all 72?
I'm sure, I mean, you know, you have to, it's CJ, or even Norman Powell for that matter, coming off screen shooting threes.
Jokic spinning on Nurkic, and he beat for Michael Porter Jr., and he has been a top-flight player for them. Oh, great find, and Gordon slash.
Get up into Dame. He's not afraid of the moment. Making the right play is what you want from your point guard when you have scorers and leapers like the
divisions. They got him on March the 25th, and now can play 3 guards, VC.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a guy. Yeah, he's.
There is McCollum for 2. Been watching boxing. It is Nuggets and Trailblazers. Game number 1 of a rematch of 2019's West semifinals, and starting strong with 4 points and 4 rebounds for the homestanding Denver Nuggets. And here comes Michael Porter Jr., the dynamic young talent.
That pretty well. Obviously, the playoffs are a whole new monster, and I'm going to have to do that a lot more. But he says he's looking forward to the challenge.
Let's take care of the Celtics in comeback fashion. Big shot by Chris Middleton for the Bucks earlier.
Perfect situation for him, though, because you bring Carmelo Anthony in, top 10 all-time in scoring, against a second unit guy when you allow him to score. You're not going to play many minutes in the game playing under Coach Terry Stotts.
Credit Jokic for
great things about him, his work ethic, and how he just wants to be a great player, and he is emerging and earned
just about any move you want.
And JB, what he did, remember the play before, he bumped up to create space and got the
to go as Damian Lillard off the spin on the kick out, got an open look for 3 in the Mile High City tonight. Extra pass, nicely done. Simon splashes down.
And Terry Stotts shortened roster because he's been an intricate part to the success of Portland's emergence. But they're going to need all the buckets they can get from the supporting cast. Obviously, we know Jokic is going to do his thing, Gordon, Porter. But when you
get him with booze just minutes ago, he's got 9 points in 3 minutes.
You said bucket getter.
32-30, end of the first quarter. Here's Anthony again. Oh, he got another one.
Off the boards. That's the biggest concern right now defensively.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Jason?
Cassidy, thank you. Michael Porter Jr.
Sometimes you make a play one-on-one and do all the scoring where other guys can't stay in rhythm.
Tell you what, if Terry Stotts called on me, as that layup goes down coast to coast. Home, isn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Couple of turnovers back-to-back, and C.J. McCollum and Jokic on the bench, along with Gordon, Rivers, and Campazzo. Porter, the only starter. Millsap wide open. Got a 3.
Door, which makes Cantor help, which gives Millsap an open 3-point shot.
Oh, Melo wants his shot. Oh, he barely.
At some point, you might want to stop booing this man because he's proving right now, I'm in flow. I'm in a rhythm, baby.
Rebound kicked by Porter, recovered by Powell and taken away. Porter to the rim, those long strides. Lillard back with McCollum in the backcourt for Portland. C.J. McCollum right down the boulevard, back from the bench. Oh, Lillard open, look for 3.
When Portland's bigs set the screen for Damian Lillard, he's typically going to be open. Great pass by.
Going to be there. Damian Lillard might take care of the Nuggets himself.
Yes.
Jokic splashes down.
Defensively, they stepped up to the occasion. We knew they can score offensively, but man, look out for the Nets.
And look out for Nikola Jokic, who went back home to Europe, to Serbia, got married, and continued to get ready for Jokic. Got a piece of the rebound, tapped it to himself, and now a reload for Denver. Nice D from Covington there, forcing a tough shot for Porter. Boy, he's an MVP in slow motion. Sometimes it's a 5-point turn, but it gets the job.
Wants to get to. Yeah, he's a pass-first guy that can score at will. And he was just waiting to see what the defense was.
Got rid of Campazzo, and Lillard got 3.
Guys, because of where they fall defensive efficiency, he wants to do his part and upgrade.
CJ McCollum against Porter. He got the block with his length.
Well, great patience. He allowed McCollum to make the Denver Nuggets extremely fortunate. You can't leave great three-point shooters like Lillard and Powell.
Austin Rivers gets the opening 2 of the second half. He has 6. Oh, Nurkic on the clear out. Nurkic with his hands in the air. Rivers for Gordon, and he drops it in from the corner.
Yeah, but you gotta love it. I mean, he just loves to play the game of the basketball, and like I said, he's deserving of the position. And you know what?
Step ladder will show up on the court.
Hey, you know what? Making a 3 is just as good.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
Great
he's
pass.
a hard worker, and he fed up
Former teams on there.
Yeah, you do. I totaled it up at halftime. You got 291 former teammates, and maybe
I've been around for a while.
4 decades worth. Oh, great find. And a steal. Vision by Campazzo, the Argentine rookie. Powell backdoor spins it up for McCollum. That one. We talked to him earlier this week as that 3 is no good for Jokic. And this hit ahead leads to a Nurkic 2. Couldn't finish. And here comes Portland for a 3 to tie. And there it is.
Not to take things as hard if we lose a game. Just keep things in perspective. And he said, I just allowed people to pour into me, allowed people to love on me.
He hasn't had a shot in a while, so you just take a tough shot like that. In the playoff, that shot, that type of...
With the lead on a 15-4 run. Campazzo for Jokic for the top. He's got it.
And doesn't have, well, he has 1 assist now, but it's because Campazzo is setting the tone and to where, I mean, he's putting the ball on the floor, maneuvering through defenders, making shots like that. Not like he was not doing that before. See his spirit, his love for his teammates in the game of basketball. So, you know, obviously we wish him a speedy recovery and come back better than ever.
Damian Lillard. Step back from the elbow. He cashes in.
When he has the basketball in his hand.
9 this quarter for Dame. Campazzo streaking to the rim for 2. Lillard on Porter. Double comes. Lillard gives it up. Pull up, goes down. Lillard got another one.
With the defensive rebound.
Thanks, Michael.
All right, thank you, Cassidy.
Jason, Vince.
Cassidy, thank you very much. Oh,
make a commitment to just being up on the screens, and if you're going to give up something, you want to give up a 2 contested instead of a 3-point shot.
On those jump shots, and it has not been there in this Portland run. McCollum open from the corner for 3.
Find the open player.
Extra pass there from Carmelo Anthony as Marcus Howard remains on the floor, and Porter cleans it up.
That he talked about that in the bubble, how teams were making him defend and putting him in a lot of action. So he's aware of it. Now he just has not making that shot, but they're still getting the shots that they want.
Monte Morris carved the lane, wanted the contact. Porter on McCollum, trading paint into the lane. He scores. Man. It's a 4.
Go-to guy for the starting unit, and he's in the flow, and he's getting his team back in it.
Oh, down to the
check in. I mean, it's time now. This is winning time. You don't want to wait. You want to give yourself a chance to either take the lead.
That's 13 points. Got the assist to Lillard there. It's a 9-point lead. And a response from
not late in the game, I should say.
Under 6 to go. Jokic spinning on Nurkic, and he cashes in. And Anthony and Simons and Nurkic on the floor.
Oh, nice pass.
Nice drop off. Wow. In the NBA playoffs in the first round today as Lillard wants to take Campazzo. He got himself free to cash in.
because you want him to get going and keep it close.
Nurkic lost the handle, got it back.
Hands on the ball, he gathered. I thought he got lucky and it would have gotten that call, but I guess not.
See, Lakers and Suns, game number 1, 3:30 Eastern time. That should be an awesome series. As that May tournament, they look terrifying tonight.
I mean, when you look at, they're playing 8 guys, and you look at the experience to take back home court.
Which they have done, 123 to 109. 19 threes. The Heat hit 20 and lost today. The Blazers hit 19 and win on the road. 123-109, your final score. Game 2 is Monday night on